Hi everyone, Miss Griffith here once again. I am here for you today with another reading lesson. This lesson is once again from the Sunday Intervention Kit. So it is going to be very similar to all of the lessons recorded previously, but I am going to try and put in a few new things to maybe challenge learners or work with them in a different way than we have before. The first portion of the lesson is to read sounds. So I have these sound cards. This is something that comes with the kit. Of course, you may not have sound cards at home. If you wish, your learner may follow with the video and they may make the sound for the sound card I'm holding, maybe at the same time I make it. You could also make sound cards at home, and that would just be the letters of the alphabet, and you would have your learner practice that way. All right, here we go. D, n, z, t, k, f, l, k, I, a, g, a, x, p, v, s, b, j, e, e. Now that I have read sounds, now I want to spell sounds. This is something that I normally have the learners do. The purpose of this is to have the learner be able to hear sounds and then write the sound that represents, write the letter that represents the sound that was heard. It is beneficial to have the learner repeat the sound before they write it. That makes sure that they really are hearing the sound and can reproduce that sound. I. We know that the I can also make the I sound. So short I, long I. Ah. Short A, long A. Z. D. E. Short E, long E. Short U, long U. We know that vowels have a short sound and a long sound. The long sound of the vowels, so A, E, I, O, U, has the letter say the letter's name. So A, I, E, U. And also to review the consonant sounds that I have up here, Z, D. Now we have read sounds and we have spelled sounds. One of the optional activities that is in the Sunday program is a ball game, And what that looks like is you would have just a softball. I have actually an Easter egg for this. And you could maybe join hands with your learner and form a small circle. You would say a word to the learner. So, get. Say the word get. You would ask your learner, what is the middle sound in that word get? If they were to get that middle sound correct and say the E sound, you would then throw them the ball. You would then make another word. Let's say sad. You say the word sad. You would then have whoever else is in the circle try to say the middle sound or that A sound, and if they were to do that, you would toss that to them. When you're doing this game and tossing the ball back and forth, you can have your learner practice isolating the beginning sound of words, the middle sound of words, and the final sound in words. This is an optional activity, but just wanted to let my learners and their parents know that is something that they can engage in. Now that I have read sounds and spelled sounds, I'm going to practice reading words. The words that I am going to review today have all the short vowels in them. So just the short vowels for today. I am going to work my way down these lists. For the purpose of this video, I am going to be the one practicing reading. Ideally, it would be the learners in the classroom that would be the one practicing reading the word list. Cap, top, mop, sip, red, fun, bud, fit, fin. I'm going to go ahead and stop there for the sake of time. If your learner needs a little more support reading words, you can always give them assistance and have them repeat the words after you for any words that they're really struggling with. The next portion of the lesson is going to be spelling words. So after reading words, we would practice then spelling words. Because I did a review for reading, I'm going to also do a review of the short vowel sounds for spelling today. Sad. Pet. Sit. Cup. Top. Now, after the learner would practice writing these words, it would be beneficial for them to go back through and read the words that they have just wrote. Sad, pet, sit, cup, top. For today's lesson, I am going to practice dictating a sentence. So this is where myself as the teacher would say a sentence to my students, and my students are responsible for writing that sentence as they think they heard it. This can vary on length. You can start with maybe 3 words, then move up to 5-word sentences, and so on. The sentence that I'm going to dictate today is, I can feed the red hen. I'm going to say it one more time. I can feed the red hen. I have to plug in my computer. So I have dictated that sentence. Now it is the learner's responsibility to write that sentence the way they think that it was said. So I have illustrated what a learner could write. I can feed hen red. If the learner, when they're practicing writing dictated sentences, makes a mistake in the order of the words, it is beneficial for the learner to reread that sentence to themselves. Most of the times when the students reread the sentence, they will catch their own mistake and say, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. I can feed hen red. That doesn't sound right. I can feed red hen. That sounds better, but what if I were to add, I can feed the red hen? That sounds best. Now I'm going to check the order. I can feed the red hen. The order sounds great. Now, boy, what about the spelling? I can. I'm going to prompt that learner. I'm going to ask that learner to look at that word. And you might want to break it down sound by sound, and they may realize that it's misspelled. I can. I can feed the red hen. That is today's reading lesson for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.